They've been ripping apart Obamacare, but they've got nothing on the table. Lou, is it too much to expect that maybe we would see them follow up on what they've been complaining about?
Well, Ed, I can only speak from my experience, and as a small business owner, as a person who runs his own business, my health care has been terribly affected. We're on our third or fourth policy, still trying to find it. People like me that self-insure have been nothing but hurt by Obamacare. I'd like to see the whole thing repealed, but of course, we only have one piece of the government apparatus.
How have you been hurt?
Because I used to have insurance that I liked. We had the doctors group that my wife and the kids were born to and that had always been gone to, and we have not been able to go back to that same doctors group because they keep dropping the insurances that we get because the government keeps cutting the reimbursements. So I did not get to keep my doctor. I did not get to keep my plan. That was a lie to people like me who have to self-insure.
Well, but you're not being denied. That's the big thing. You just have to pay a little bit more. That's all. I mean, well, nobody in America is, and if one of your kids gets sick, you're still going to get insured. So I'm not quite sure. I mean, if we look at the previous year's health care, we've seen double-digit increases. So where's the hurt? I mean, it's not going to be a perfect world. You can still get insurance.
Ed, it was called the Affordable Care Act, and I was promised, and millions of other people were promised, that we could keep our doctor and we could keep our plan. That simply wasn't true for a large population sector that has to self-insure.
So you're in favor of the junk insurance that was out there because there are now standards in the industry that have wiped out a lot of policies that didn't do consumers any good.
Ed, call it junk insurance if you want. I had insurance that I was happy with.
Okay.
Now
all right, fair enough. Fair enough. But the fact is that we have federal standards just like we have standards on a lot of things in this country. I want to